What up, people? It's your boy, Master Judy, out here with another comic review. So, we got episode 15 of Red Hood Outlaws, Webtoon. And so we start off with blood and flesh ripped apart by swords. Way to start it. Mysterious creatures looking for their next victim. All of these corpses here. Lovers ruined by greed and war. We can only guess at the true atrocities committed by both men and gods in ancient times, but we know their spirits and ancestors still haunt this land. And we have a tour guide, giving a tour. And they're right behind you. Bam! And of course, my guy Bizarro, he's like freaked out. He's like, ah! And I like that. Everybody's just laughing, have a good laugh at expense. And they're at Keramakos Cemetery, in Athens, Greece. And I like how they added the 37.9814 degrees north, 23.7163 degrees east. Gotta make sure your mapping coordinates are good. And so everybody's still laughing. And Bizarro's like, yeah, that was pretty funny. And Bizarro's all in his tourist outfit. He's got his crew shirt, t-shirt, belts buckled, and his camera ready to take them pictures. And we just see clearly the Greeks were happy people. So while they're laughing, Artemis is like talking to Jason. He's like, hey, pay attention. It's like, I'm busy. And what could Jason be doing? The man's on Instagram, following the Justice League. And then we just see this guy's like, he's out here just basically out here dissing the Justice League's Instagram post, doing his thing, just making weird, insulting posts as Jason do, which we all love. And so we see that his username, his handle, probably a burner, is Bat Family Man, which is like more like Just Slice. Yeah, I got him. And then I was just like, owned. And she's like, John said, whatever, man. B, have you located the point? And then, Jason's like, the tombs date as back as far as 800 BC. If you will follow me, I'll show you the oldest and possibly most haunted sites on grounds. We just see, all right, Jason, we just see Bizarro's like, oh. And they're like, B. I'm like, oh. But it's super haunted. But it's not super haunted. But he's like saying, we gotta go. And I was just like, I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. And so, yes, and it's like yes. And we just see Art's like, what? You got some information? It's like, no. I found the perfect, pardon my language, shit post to put on the Justice League's Instagram page. I found the perfect comeback. Yeah. Well, getting likes means you share things and have friends, you loser. And you just see, I quit. It's like, and Bizarre's like, hey man, it's like, I'm not. It's like you shouldn't quit. I'm only doing one job. And just see them finally go to another unnamed tomb, number 227, aka the 10th gate to hell. It's like the lettering is faded, but not gates of hell faded. Rocks are wrong. It's sandstone 50 miles away. And you just see, well, if it's a trap, we'll learn more by walking into it than not, right, B? And he just, it's like, that's easy. It's like, that's because that's not the gate to hell. What? How'd she sneak up on me? We just see the guy looking at her, we just see the tour guide. And she just basically tells him, like, this is not even that. The tomb is not even that old. Some rich guy paid to be the first person buried here in like 3,000 years. And, the artist Nico got my man Jason looking jacked, man. He's looking jacked right here. Like, sincerely jacked. But Jason's like, it's impossible. I saw it. I saw everything. Just see, where's the nearest gate to hell? I don't think I should tell you guys. Aren't you bad, Mr. Opposite Day, right? It's like, we prevent more stories. It's like, and it's like, hey, and Bizarro's like, we won't prevent more of your stories from being true. We are trying to make more haunts, or we are trying to make no more haunts, okay? So, I mean, sometimes Bizarro speak gets me. But she pretty much considers it like, okay, Pluto's Gate. It's near Turkey. It's in Turkey, near Pamukkale. And Jesse, why does everyone keep saying that? And, Artemis says that's where we first saw the statue. So, good detective work. It's like, what that mean? It's like, it means we were led on a wise goose chase. It means we were betrayed. And as they leave, they get on the Quinjet, and Jason's like, I don't get it. I saw things, real things. And Artist is like, you messed around with something you don't understand, something mystical and bigger than you. And Jason's like, don't pull that on me. I was resurrected. I know all about the mystical stuff. And Artist is just like, I grew up here. I know Yuri. I know this stuff. And if you hadn't tried to be macho, we wouldn't be here. And Jason's like, I was being a leader. And Artist is like, oh, since when were you a leader, Mr. No Powers? So they're kind of digging at each other. I guess we really are the Justice League because this is something exactly Batman would do. And Jason's like, don't go there. Don't compare me to Batman. And of course, they have their fights and arguments, and Bizarro's like, don't look now. All people are still there. All people are still here, which means that look, all people are gone. Whole place is deserted. All of the statues. And then, they're out for battle. And we can see that the comms are down. And of course, they know it's a trap. Another picture I like here. This is one of the best Artemis pictures I've seen, just the facial wise. It's very striking. And we just see this person right here. And Jason's like, hey, little girl. And, they're all surrounded. They're all giggling and laughing. I didn't notice this the first time around I read it, but now that I see it, I like the little, laughings and all that type of stuff. Then we see this, obviously, Medusa mark right here. And Artist is like, oh, what's the plan, dear leader? And you just see Jason like, we're going to fight him, of course, no doubt. But here we are, Medusa, looking pretty flawed right here. This is a villain right here. And I really like how they built it up. I think the last couple of pages here were very nice in terms of, building up Medusa as a threat. And she's like, hello, gang. You got here a little earlier than I expected. It's like we had a very lovely tour guide. Helped us out. And you just see Bizarro's like, and you all see them getting ready for battle. And Bizarro's like, yeah, we should have tipped. And Artist is like, cut to the speech. What's going on? And Jason's like, oh, we're not having no speech. I'm loading up. Take these bullets. The man shoots, but of course, she creates what I want to say, for lack of a better term, Doctor Strange circles, basically absorbs all of them bullets. And she's like, you got no sense of drama, always cutting right to the tragedy. Good thing tragedy is my specialty. And that is the end of that. To be continued. Red Hood the Outlaws. Of course, writer Patrick R. Young, artist Nico Buscanin, Bascunan, my bad, Javier Rodriguez Verajes, as on the flats, Sebastian Franchini on the backgrounds, Mario Rodriguez, backgrounds as well, Camille Cruz on the renders, letters Kyle Hunsinger, and the producers Mikey Osman and Ducre. So there. So, overall, I felt this was a pretty, entertaining chapter. It's a building block to the next part of the story. It was pretty nice, I would say. I think I'll stop it here. I like the look of the villain right here. It gets me hyped. But more than that, it definitely helped build up Medusa. She's getting ready to strike. I think it's a good way to help build up your villain. Set on the wild goose chase, do what you can. So it was kind of basic story building. Pretty good, I would say. I pretty much enjoyed it. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Obviously, people would want a little bit more action, but with a story, you got to build it out. And I feel that's what Patrick R. Young is doing. Art was great. Kind of seen Jason a little bit buffed in some panels, but otherwise I liked it pretty much as well. So yeah, 8 out of 10, and that be it. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications to make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your views on them. Comment below and tell me what you thought about it. I'm very close to 500 subscribers, and I'm hoping you guys can get me there. So that would also be good. But thank y'all for watching, and hope to have more videos up when I can. Peace.